What's good, YouTube? Y'all know who it is, and we back with another video. And today we're gonna do another public interview, right? And today we're gonna do questions about how was your childhood. But with all that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We're finna go around looking for some people, and yeah, let's get right into it. What's good, YouTube? We here with
Eric.
Nice to meet you, Eric.
Nice to meet you too, brother.
All right, I got 3 questions for you, right?
Sure.
So, number 1 being, do you feel your childhood was happier than most people?
I mean, you can say that. I was the only child, so I had everything, brother. Everything.
Facts. Amen. All right. Number 2, do you feel like your inner child is healed?
Nah, not really. That's why people still watch anime and play video games all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Because they want that inner child the older you get.
Facts. All right. And the last one, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Shit, bro. My dad not going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it, you know. Still raised to G, you know. Stand up, stay down. That's it.
Amen. Facts. Well, thank you for your time. All right. What's good, YouTube? We here with
Bankroll.
Nice to meet you, man. All right, so I got 3 questions for you, man. All right. Number 1, starting. Do you feel like your childhood was happier than most people?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, it depends, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you talking about, like, far as growing up or, like, high school, middle school era?
Just growing up.
I feel it's because I had a lot of opportunities. I feel as if I had way more opportunities than a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. Number 2, do you feel like your inner child is healed?
My inner child is healed? No, because it's a lot of stuff that's happened from my past that comes up now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. Number 3, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
If I would change the way I was raised, what would it be? Nah, I won't change nothing. I won't change nothing. I like because my past made me who I am. You get what I'm saying? So I won't change nothing.
Amen. Hell yeah, amen. Appreciate it, dog. What's good, YouTube? We here with
K-Zon.
What up, K-Zon? All right, now I got 3 questions for you, all right? So, number 1, do you feel your childhood was happier than most people?
Probably.
Why?
I don't know. I was like a good kid, so I was really into sports and shit in school.
I feel it. Y'all see how tall that motherfucker is? All right, number 2, do you feel like your inner child is healed?
Not really. People have like bad childhood sometimes, so everybody's childhood ain't good.
So you feel like you still healing? Well, you learn and you live, so.
My childhood wasn't really that bad, but I had family members whose childhood was though. But I think they probably still healing though, for sure.
All right, number 3, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Probably being spoiled. For real.
Okay.
I still have to work to get what I wanted. I ain't even gonna lie. So yeah, probably I'd say spoiled.
Yeah, spoiled. I actually haven't heard a lot of people say that, but I'm glad you acknowledged that shit. Yeah. Facts. All right, what's good, YouTube? We here with
Karen Rancher, retired Colonel, United States Army.
Oh, thank you for your service. All right, so question number 1, do you feel your childhood was happier than most people?
I feel very blessed. My parents divorced when I was young, but I feel that I had a wonderful childhood because the parents put emphasis on loving me. So I was the oldest of 4 daughters. My mother taught me the value of hard work, education, community service, and then I spent weekends with my dad, where he was one of 8 siblings. So the weekends were spent visiting uncles. All of them gave me pocket money, $5 to $20, and Sunday morning was spent at church with my dad. So I feel, yes, it was better than most.
That's great. All right, number 2, do you feel like your inner child is healed?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Do you feel like your inner child is healed?
Healed?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't feel damaged. Healing addresses that there's a cut, there's a wound that needs to be repaired. If anything, I feel that my childhood, I was very blessed. Because once I joined the Army and you start having dialogues with other people about their experiences, you realize how fortunate you were. Because like I said, even though my parents divorced when I was very young, my mother raised us. She was a woman with morals. I didn't see her with a lot of men growing up. She had us have respect for the elderly. I was involved in church, Girl Scouts. So I don't feel that there's anything to be repaired. If anything, they taught me to have value and my worth as an individual, as a woman. And then my family comes from Jamaica. So, for instance, racial disparity and inequities and injustice, it plagues America. But as a Jamaican, for instance, I have an aunt that looks Chinese, cousins that look Indian.
Yeah.
So the emphasis was on value, not stuff, not things, but education and investing in yourself. So look, I don't feel that I need to be healed. If anything, I feel that I've been blessed.
Amen. All right, number 3. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Man, that's hard. My parents wouldn't like it, but I guess any child, when your parents divorce, you wish they stayed together. But then when I realize and I see their personalities in adulthood, I realize why they didn't make it. But if there was anything I would wish for as a child, I would have wished that they would have made it. Maybe we talk about stuff like counseling, that they would have had the tools to work through their differences. Because when you grow up in a broken home, whether you realize it or not, and statistics tell you, the best example of a long-lasting couple is growing up in a household where couples stay together. For instance, I was talking to a gentleman that I served with in the 82nd Airborne Division, and his wife is going through rehabilitation. They're older now. He's literally probably upper 80s and 90s, and he's talking about his wife, the rehabilitation taking longer than expected. Right. And then I turned around and say, how long you guys been married? He said 68 years. Yeah. So if anything, I would have wished that my parents would have stayed together when I was younger. So I would have had an example of what real love is. Not romantic love. It's the love that takes people through trials, tribulations. And he started when racism and segregation existed in the Army.
Right.
And I had to tell him, look, your wife is my hero, the wife of a paratrooper. Just wonderful. If anything, that's what I would have wanted to change, for my parents to have made it.
Yo, that was wonderful responses. Thank you, Karen. Them were really good. All right, what's good, YouTube? We here with
J-Love.
J-Love. All right, question number 1. Do you feel your childhood was happier than most people?
My childhood was straight. I don't got no complaints. I feel like people I don't want to say exaggerating, because some people did go through a lot of stuff. You feel me? But my childhood was good.
That's always good to hear. Number 2, do you feel like your inner child is healed?
Yes. It was never broken. I'm good. I got Jesus. I believe in God. All that. So I'm straight.
That's the second person I heard say that. All right. Number 3, if you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
I don't think I would change anything for real. Like, my mama was strict, but now that I look at all these other girls around me, it's like, I'm glad she did that. And it's like, I should listen to my mama when she said it. But of course I had to be hard-headed, but still though, like, my teachings and the morals and the respect that she taught me was good. So I wouldn't change that about it.
That's great to hear, actually. A good, loving mother, excuse me. Well, yeah. Yo, what's good, YouTube? We here with
Cadence, Callie.
Nice to meet y'all. All right, so to begin this interview, right? Question number 1: do you feel your childhood was happier than most people?
Yes. No.
So we'll start with yes.
I'm not gonna brag, but like I've been spoiled all my life, and so like my grandfather, he had his own like nursing business and everything. So I grew up with maids, and yeah, I'm not from here either. So
I came with love, but I just had a cheating household, so it was just like toxic. Yeah, it was toxic, very toxic. But other than that, I mean, money was good, everything else was good, but I just had a cheating household. It was a little toxic. That was all.
I could definitely relate. All right, number 2. Do you feel like your inner child is healed?
no,
Definitely not.
So why?
because I had an absent my father. So with him not being there in my life, it kind of like a missing piece to my life. That father figure.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm working on it now. So I know it's not you. I'm working on it now as we speak. So
All right. Number 3. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
Like I said, I didn't have a father, so obviously a father, but I also would say like just having that person involved, not like buying you with money and stuff, like having that person there for you, you know, to support you emotionally, not just buy materialistic things.
Amen.
I just wish that, like, for my dad, for instance, I just wish that he didn't take me to go cheat on his mom and on my mom and stuff like that. So I mean, yeah.
I don't even know what to say, but thank you. Alright, so with all that being said, I just wanted to see other people's point of view. Like, basically, I just want to see other people's, how their upbringing was, how they view their upbringing, and see how I could relate their experience based off of my own experience. You know what I'm saying? So if you enjoyed this type of content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. On the road to 1,000 subscribers, you know. So with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoy the video, and also enjoy these few months coming up. Christmas is on the way. Some people might not celebrate Christmas, but just shit, show love, spread some love. You know what I'm saying? With all that being said, we out.